America has had controversial presidents. We've had scandals, meltdowns, and the occasional constitutional panic attack. But Donald Trump didn't just break the system, he rebooted it in hard mode, unplugged the Wi-Fi, and blamed Democrats for the buffering. This is how a game show host changed America. Trump's version of law and order often looked less like justice and more like personal revenge. His Justice Department opened investigations into people like Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, a move so political that economists collectively whispered, "Yeah, that's not how this works." Lawmakers who criticized him, like Senator Elissa Slotkin, said they suddenly found themselves under scrutiny that smelled suspiciously like payback. And civil liberties groups counted hundreds of times Trump threatened to investigate, prosecute, hang, kill, or punish his enemies. In Trump world, disagreement wasn't debate. It was a possible crime scene. Trump didn't just dislike the press. He treated it like a personal supervillain. He called major outlets the enemy of the people, a phrase that usually appears in textbooks right next to the words authoritarian greatest hits. His administration floated investigations and regulatory pressure against critical outlets. To his supporters, this was accountability. To everyone else, it looked like freedom of the press hanging by a thread. On the world stage, Trump's foreign policy could be summarized as international law sounds like a suggestion. Tensions with Venezuela spiked, repeatedly flirting with military confrontation. He sanctioned international courts and pulled back from key agreements, leaving human rights groups wondering if America had lost its moral compass or just misplaced it at Mar-a-Lago. Trump openly pressured the Federal Reserve to cut rates like it was his personal ATM. Then the DOJ launched a highly controversial investigation into Fed Chair Jerome Powell, shocking economists from Wall Street to Main Street. Former Fed chairs, Alan Greenspan, Janet Yellen, and Ben Bernanke, basically came together to say, yeah, this is wildly not normal. Their message: when politics runs monetary policy, you don't get stability, you get economic whiplash. Trump's rhetoric didn't just divide America, it cranked the drama to maximum. Some people took his words as motivation, others took them as a warning. There are documented cases where individuals invoked Trump's name while making violent threats, though there's no evidence he directly ordered those acts. Still, if you keep yelling "enemies" at a rally, don't act surprised when a few people show up with metaphorical or literal pitchforks. In November 2025, Senator Mark Kelly released a perfectly normal, legally accurate video reminding service members they must refuse illegal orders. Trump responded by calling him seditious and a traitor. Quick legal reminder: treason is punishable by death in the U.S. So, extremely chill word choice, Mr. Nut Job President. Critics pointed out that Kelly was literally just quoting the law, but Trump framed it as betrayal. Because why argue facts when you can jump straight to capital crimes? On January 6th, rioters chanted, "Hang Mike Pence." Trump did say those exact words. But he did pressure Pence to overturn the election, something Pence legally could not do. When the chants started, Trump criticized Pence instead of immediately calling off the mob. Here's the Trump playbook: call opponents traitors, threaten investigations, attack judges, prosecutors, and journalists, pressure independent institutions, then act shocked when things get chaotic. Not exactly a yoga retreat leadership style.